Breaking news, Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, confirmed bangag, pulboronic president at positive na weak leader. OMG, sa buong kasaysayan ng Pilipinas, tanging si Pangulong Marcos lang ang nakaisip na gawin ito. Legit mga kababayan, pang world class na proyekto, nakakatindig balahibo. Dahil ito na talaga ang solusyon ng matagal nating problema, hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, kundi pati na sa ibang bansa. Aba, teka, kaliwat kanan ng schedule ng Pangulo, di ba? Pero bakit naisip pa niya to ng malala? Naku naman, kaya naman mga kababayan, huwag na natin itong patagalin pa. Samahan niyo ako at sabay-sabay nating alamin ang mga maiinit na balita sa araw na ito. Just in, pangarap ng buong bansa. Heto na, dahil naman mga kababayan, pinangunahan ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ngayong araw ang ingranding paglulungsad ng National Fiber Backbone Phase 1 na naglalayong pataasin ang kapasidad ng serbisyo ng internet connectivity sa iba't ibang lalawigang tanggapan ng gobyerno at data centers sa bansa. Sa talumpati ni PBBM sa paglulunsad ng National Fiber Backbone Phase 1 sa Pasay City ngayong araw, muling iginiit ni Pangulong BBM ang kanyang pananaw sa pagdadala ng high-speed internet access sa bansa upang lumikha ng mas digitally improved na Pilipinas. Nilinaw ni PBBM na simula pa lang ng kanyang termino ay isa na talaga ang mga pangunahing prioridad niya ang paglilikha ng Digital Philippines. Nilinaw din ng Pangulo ang kahalagahan ng internet sa ating bansa, kung saan ito ay backbone ng trade o kalakal, komunikasyon, transaksyon sa loob at sa gitna ng mga komunidad. Sinabi pa ng Pangulo na ang magandang internet sa bansa ay nagsisilbing economic spine na nagsusulong sa pag-unlad ng ating ekonomiya. Upang makamit ang nasabing layunin, nilikha ng gobyerno sa pamamagitan ng Department of Information and Communications Technology ang National Broadband Program na naguutos na magbigay ng mga kinakailangang interbensyon, patakaran at infrastruktura upang bigyang daan kahit ang pinakamalayong lugar na matamasa ang benepisyo ng pagkakaroon ng moderno at makabagong koneksyon. Naniniwala ang Pangulo na ang pamumunuhan sa mabilis at maasang internet ay makakatulong sa mga Pilipino na maabot ang kanilang buong potensyal. Ayon sa Pangulo, ang National Fiber Backbone Phase 1 ang kauna-unahan at tanging National Fiber Backbone na pag-aari ng gobyerno sa bansa na may haba na 1,245 kilometers at binubuo ng 28 nodes mula Lawag, Ilocos Norte, pababa sa Roces District sa Quezon City. Ang National Fiber Backbone Phase 1 ay may pounang 600 Gbps optical spectrum capacity na nagsisilbi sa mga pangangailangan ng gobyerno at mga komunidad sa daan, kabilang ang hindi bababa sa 14 na probinsya sa Northern and Central Luzon, 2 National Government Data Centers at 4 na BCDA Eco Zones. Ang matagumpay na pagkumpleto ng Phase 1 ay magbibigay din ng kapangyarihan sa 346 na opisina na pambansa at lokal na pamahalaan na konektado sa GovNet na magpapalakas sa kanilang pangkahalahatang kahusayan sa pagpapatakbo at makabuo ng higit na 145 milyong piso na potensyal na pagtitipid taon-taon. Mapapalawig din ito ng digital lifelines sa mahigit 3,000 libreng Wi-Fi sites na magbibigay daan sa direktang internet access para sa humigit kumulang 750,000 beneficiaries sa Region 1, 3 at NCR. Dahil dito, kinilala ni PBBM ang pagsisikap ng mga opisyal at tauhan ng Department of Information and Communications Technology, private partners at pampublikong sektor kabilang ang BCDA, Transco, NGPC at ang consortium na pinamumunuan ng Meta para sa paggawa ng naturang long-term at multi-phase program habang inaasahan ang pagkumpleto ng 5 higit pang mga yugto sa 2026. Ang nasabing infrastruktura ay magbubukas din ng malawak na hanay ng mga oportunidad sa trabaho, pagpapabuti ng kahusayan sa merkado, pag-akit ng mga dayuhang pamumuhunan at pasiglahin ang mga oportunidad sa kabuhayan sa lahat ng sektor, habang dinadala ang transformative power ng libre at mabilis na pag-akses sa impormasyon na ginagantireyahan ang kasiyahan ng mga tao sa internet bilang pangunahing karapatang pantao.
Thank you very much to our DICT Secretary for his introduction. Please do take your seats. The Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of the United States to the Philippines, Robert Ewing, Pasay City Mayor Imelda Calixto Rubiano, and Meta Public Policy for Southeast Asia Director Rafael Franco, my fellow workers in government, my partners in the private sector, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I have made it clear since the start of my term that one of the top priorities that this administration recognizes is to create a digital Philippines. We went to our people and we asked them what the problems are. And the response was, as expected, our people want to receive fast, reliable, affordable internet services. And our agencies equipped with the best information technology tools that are available. So to attain these goals, our government, through the DICT, has developed the National Broadband Program, or the NBP. It aims to provide appropriate interventions in terms of policies and infrastructure so that even the most remote areas can enjoy the benefits of having modern and state-of-the-art connections. Why do we do all of this? It is because it is clear that to us that the internet has become the backbone of trade, communications, transactions within and amongst communities. Because this backbone links us together, then it serves as the economic spine that props up our growth and supports our development. More importantly, we understand that in order for Filipinos to reach their full potential, we must invest in a fast and reliable internet. It gives me pleasure to lead the grand launch of Phase 1 of the first and only government-owned national fiber backbone. I acknowledge the efforts of the diligent officials and personnel of the DICT. This is a great start to this long-term and multi-phased program. I also wish to extend my profound gratitude to our partners in the private and public sectors, including the BCDA, Transco, NGCP, and the consortium that was led by Meta. Indeed, the successful completion of Phase 1 is an enormous breakthrough. And as we continue in our quest to increase internet connectivity and service capacity. Spanning 1,245 kilometers, the NFB Phase 1 is composed of 28 nodes from Lawag, Ilocos Norte, down to Roces, Quezon City. It will also have an initial 600 Gbps optical spectrum capacity to serve the needs of the government and communities along the way. It means that it will bring high-speed internet access to at least 14 provinces in northern and central Luzon, 2 national government data centers, and 4 BCDA ecozones. Furthermore, it will empower 346 national and local government offices connected to GovNet, boosting their overall operational efficiency and generating more than 145 million pesos in potential savings annually. Additionally, it will extend a digital lifeline to more than 3,000 Filipinos and different free Wi-Fi sites, enabling direct internet access for approximately 750,000 beneficiaries in regions 1, 3, and here in the NCR. We look forward to the completion of the 5 next phases of the National Fiber Backbone Project by 2026. Once finished, the DICT expects to increase the penetration rate from 33%, as it is now, to 65%, reaching 70 million Filipinos out of the current 115 million population nationwide. It will also lower the price to as much as $5 per Mbps. Lastly, nationally, this is the infrastructure that will open employment opportunities, improve market efficiency, attract foreign investment, and stimulate livelihood across the different sectors of our economy and our society. It will close the digital divide and bring to our people the transformative power of free and fast access to information. It will allow the state to guarantee the people's enjoyment of the internet as a basic human right. Even this early, we are assured that the NFB Phase 1 will already make a significant impact on our internet connectivity, as well as in the day-to-day activities of ordinary Filipinos. One of the most important aspects that we have always focused upon is an effort, and that's why connectivity has been very important, is that it is a very big push to bring MSMEs into the digital space, so that we get to the point where the sari-sari store doesn't sell only to the village. The sari-sari store can sell anywhere. And that brings us into the digital space. Even what we refer to as nano enterprises. I mean, I'm talking about the shoe shine boy, the mechanico who has odd jobs, all of these. The nano enterprises will also have access to that. And that will give them more opportunities. And that is such an important part of the economic transformation that we are hoping to achieve here in the Philippines. And as we begin to reap the benefits of this project in our daily lives, let this serve as an indicator of even grander ambitions and developments in the country in the future. That is, if we remain determined and steadfast in completing the next phases of this project to further build on our capacity, boost our connectivity, and foster greater inclusivity. With that said, I call upon everyone involved in this mega project to remain committed to our original vision, to bring our businesses closer to consumers, our nation closer to the rest of the world, and our people closer to their loved ones, all through the connections that we are building through the national fiber backbone. So to all my fellow public servants, my challenge to you is to spread these initiatives to all corners of the Philippines, especially to those who remain without access to the internet. Let us remain steadfast in our belief that working side by side, pressing on, keeping our promises one by one, we will attain a bagong Pilipinas that fosters a more secure, comfortable, and fulfilled life for everyone. Let us persist in pushing the boundaries of what is achievable, collaborating, innovating, and adapting whenever possible to ensure that every Filipino is empowered in this digital era. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing the fruits of the first phase of the National Fiber Backbone and the subsequent completion of the National Broadband Plan. But as for now, on this very important day, congratulations to one and all. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.